Dun, 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 dun.
So no one told you podcasts were gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke. You're listening to Tom and Frenchy. You've got chlamydia for the 4th time this year. If it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, then kill yourself. Cause don't kill yourself. Cause Tom and Frenchy's gonna hug you in the back of a van. I
like that. I think
it was a bit of a range. I was like,
I was trying to sing along, but I didn't know what you were saying, so it's confusing.
well, you don't sing along. I thought you were just going to do the beat. So a real improviser knows you're on beat.
No,
you're a star. That's the problem. Is you're a star because you're like, no,
I'm trying to be stage brain.
Like I'm doing the songs too. You're like, I don't want to be just fucking rhythm.
Well, I want to be in a barbershop quartet.
You could never
be in a play.
You could never be in an a cappella band because you would literally, they'd be like, Tom, you got to go do do do.
I kind of was. That's what an How about now?
And then the star who comes in over the top would be like, I want jats every night and you'd be like,
what did you say?
Jats biscuits, and you'd be there going do, and then you can see your mind going. The camera would zoom in on you and be like going internal monologue, going, I shouldn't be doing the do's. I'm a fucking star.
True.
And you would start singing with
That's
him,
true.
trying to guess his words, but you haven't learned the words because you're not.
I know the words now.
So now we can go
I
again.
want jats every night and day.
Okay, but we'll go again. How you going, ladies and gentlemen? This is how we're starting, and I'll do the friend's guitar, and you can get to do the lyrics by yourself.
Okay.
I
I wanted to do that too.
You just want to do
I'm a
the same.
one-man band.
You do it all.
What's been going on, Frenchy?
Living the dream. Living the dream.
You gotta say it like you mean it. That was not convincing.
A good dream.
Like a nightmare.
It's like a dream from someone in the third world.
What's the weirdest dream you
Do you know what I mean?
remember?
Like they don't have the best dreams, whereas they just got, survive. I'm like,
I guess
okay, I'm living that dream.
Like an Amish dream would be weird because they don't know much.
Oh,
Like they just dream about churning butter. Like they don't know any
They've
they
never
don't know
been off
about
their
goblins.
property.
They don't know about like other things.
They've never been off their property. But I think they got Amish like fairy tales and shit too.
But what are they visualizing, do you reckon? Because they don't have much. They're just visualizing like their granddad's face and stuff.
I picture an Amish community like the movie The Truman Show.
Okay.
So you know how in The Truman Show, he's living his life. That's the only world he knows. But every now and then, some kook gets on set and runs through, and they're like, "Don't look at that, no!" And he's like, "I'm on The Truman Show." Whereas the Amish, they're just like walking around, plowing fields, and then eventually a Ferrari will drive through, and they're like, "What the fuck's that?" And the parents hide their eyes, like, "That's nothing. That's nothing.
That's a roller demon."
That's a roller demon. And they're like, "What? Maybe there's more to life than this." And their parents.
And then they go back to churning butter.
They go back to sticking pubes on their face.
Oh my god! I had a do you remember your dreams? Some people don't.
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you have
apparently only remember 9.7% of your dreams?
That seems like higher than I do. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Maybe
remember.
it's 1%. I don't know.
Well,
I made it up. I made the statistic up.
Why would you do that?
So tell me about the dreams you remember, Tom.
Okay, I had one recently, right? It was like I was talking and I found out that Tonya used to be like some kind of, she'd work for this old Filipino lady and she was some kind of prostitute.
Yeah,
and the way
I didn't want to say that, but that's what.
And the way she told me, she was like, "Ing dong, cum dumpster," or something like that. Like she spoke in the language, but the only word I could recognize was cum dumpster. I was like, "What do you mean? This is a lot to process. You used to be a prostitute." And you speak Vietnamese? Vietnamese now. It's not even Filipino anymore.
But that's what happens in dreams. Sometimes you
makes no fucking sense.
You jump. But are you sure this was a dream? Like, is this your mind could have repressed something she told you that night when you were drunk and in the Gold Coast? She told you, "Oh, by the way, before we get any more serious, I was a cum dumpster."
No, but she
for
did
a half
speak
Filipino, half
speak some
Vietnamese,
kind of Asian language.
Pimp, madam.
Yeah,
I believe she could speak an Asian language.
Yeah,
especially if she's in the business
of
pleasing Asian men. I feel like she'd pick up a few things.
Well, maybe I remember less dreams than I thought, and just remember some reality once in a while.
It's funny when they're half based in real life.
What are you saying?
Like, no. I mean, like, it's like people from your life, and then it's like one you hang out with every day, but then one you haven't seen in 18 years. Like, why the fuck?
And they're real vivid.
Is my fucking year 5 postman in this dream?
And you're like, that's how he looked.
Yeah.
If you told me to draw him, I couldn't. But in my dream,
I'd say draw who?
Yeah.
Like,
but then your dream, it's like really vivid. Dreams are fucked, and then it'll be like that storyline, and there's no consistencies with dreams. Like whoever's writing those things, no good. It's like that's happening, and next minute I'm on a game show and I won my family.
Okay, Martin Luther King.
He had a dream.
Was it an actual dream or was it just a fancy speech? A good speech, don't get me wrong, but did he actually have a dream? Did he wake up going, fuck, hectic dream?
Yeah, that's cool.
Never even thought about it. We just all assumed, I guess, it was a speech.
Yeah. You're right. Maybe he did dream all of this. He saw the future somehow.
I would say you and Martin Luther King had very different dreams too.
You'd hope so.
No, well, just on what you told me.
Yeah.
You dreamed your girlfriend's a Filipino cum dumpster.
Yeah, and quite fluid in both ways. She's covered in fluid and she's fluid in the language.
Hope you're enjoying your Monday, guys. That was a good intro. That was a 6-minute intro.
That's not bad.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a great time. Shout out to our international listeners.
Ni hao.
Special shout out to the state who needs it the most right now. Victoria.
Oh.
Melbourne back in a lockdown.
Oh man.
It's Groundhog Day.
Oh my god. Oi. That's good. That worked.
Troll.
Bro.
No, that fucking...
Dude, that's
fucking
rough.
hell.
Like they're recently out. Like they've had it the hardest. I did see on the news there were some kooky people. Do you want to hear a little clip of
what do you mean kooky people?
So this was an anti-vax, anti-lockdown clip. So a Frenchy rally.
Yeah, no, I'm like, okay, so well, I guess we'll get to the kooky people after this.
Yep,
clip.
let's hear it.
We're breathing on there. By one.
Oh my god.
Protesters were arrested.
You can't walk around.
The violence at times spilling onto the street.
Get the goggles.
Tell them, boys.
Piss off and leave me like...
Flags and placards ripped from their hands, Victoria Police repeatedly using force as anti-vax and anti-lockdown demonstrators lashed out.
I am a model citizen. You might as well sit in the gutter because you're worse than pedophiles.
That was all I wanted to.
You might as well sit in the gutter.
She's talking to the cops.
Because you're worse than pedophiles. Did she say sit in the gutter or shit in the gutter?
Sit.
So, what, do pedophiles stand in the gutter? Like, why is that the level of things you should do?
I guess police are, in her mind, as bad as pedophiles.
But why are they sitting in the gutter?
Because that's where they belong. Because they're
in
gutter
the
trash.
Gutter trash. Okay, I'll say jail for pedophiles.
I'll
say jail, but like,
and I don't know if like,
I guess you can see them in the gutter. They're out and about, like
doing your job as a police officer.
You keep an eye on them from your house. Oh, he's still in the gutter. Sick.
It's like pedophiles.
Stay away from the gutter, Becky.
Pedophiles take their direction from some kind of higher pedophile, like police, because police don't make the rules. They just get handed down and they enforce them.
Oh, I assume
so pedophiles, there's some kind of lead pedophile.
There's a pedophile hierarchy. We all know that. And that's the problem is when you cut off the head, the Epstein, you don't know who the head is now. That's why, like when police go undercover in drug rings, they say don't arrest the lower level pushers because they want to get who's supplying the drugs. So when they catch a pedophile, often they'll just tag him
like a little ibis,
like an ibis, like a dolphin, and then try to follow him, see which church he goes into.
Why church?
Because it's going to be a priest. He's the top one. There's no other way.
True.
And then keep going up the chain. Yeah.
There's a lot of chain.
That was a movie we're making, isn't it? Pedo Hunters.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we make so many movies on this show, I forget.
But yeah, that was a very great clip. But don't you think? Don't you think the lockdowns are getting ridiculous?
What? Why?
Because they're trying to cover up their inefficiency getting the vaccine out by saying, "Oh, we're just going to more lockdowns." No, you should have had the fucking vaccine out by now, government. This is what we fucking pay our taxes for.
Yeah, but
England's got it all out. America's got it all out. They're getting back to normal.
Yeah, but that's
we did so good having so much hectic lockdowns, and now they're fucking just putting us back in it, and there's no end in sight.
Yeah, But
I'm not saying it doesn't stop cases.
but that's like that they fucked up, but they still have to do it kind of thing because they fucked up.
We pay for their fuck
Yeah.
up. I think we don't.
Yeah.
We shouldn't pay tax anymore, and they should print off more money.
That'd be good. I fucking hate paying tax.
Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it?
I pay a lot of tax.
I talked to my accountant today.
What a nightmare.
We got to pay YouTube tax now, guys. I think we had a few years where it was like we paid as Australia tax, but now America's taking our tax too. It's fucking...
Is that what happens?
Yeah, America. Because like the viewers who watch it in America, now we got to pay America tax for that.
Lucky no one watches my videos, so I'm probably good. I think I'm safe.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah. I'm good. A few years ago, maybe I would have had to worry, but
Oh, yeah, that's... No, fucking... Because Melbourne's locks down. They're like, locks down. They don't know how long it's going to be. Yeah, do they?
yeah, it's shit. It sucks.
Fortunately, you got us for an hour. Put
That's
us on
it.
repeat and get through it.
That's it, baby. So the reason we came into this episode singing the Friends theme
Oh,
is because
we're best friends. Tom just moved me to number one.
you're Ross and I'm Rachel.
Go
And
on.
sometimes everyone watches this podcast, they're like, will they, won't they? That's
Will?
why they tune in every week. They're like, will they, won't they finally get rid of those girlfriends, those beards, and
beards.
finally be together?
The beards.
No, the Friends reunion came out last week. This week? Pretty recently.
Yeah.
And it's the first time, well, it's the second time they've all been in one space since the show ended.
So they
There-
say.
There was the famous Jennifer Aniston Instagram photo, which blew up when she first went on Instagram. It got like fucking multi-million likes in like a couple of hours.
Surely they've all been in the same place, just not on camera.
No, they said no.
But actors lie. They might have been acting.
What?
To sell it, they're like, oh, we never hang out.
Well-
Everyone together. Everyone. It's only 6 of them. Even we can get 6 people together, and we're bad organisers.
We can't. When have we
Oh,
done
not
that?
6.
6 is a lot.
Not 6.
Not 6.
We
That's
can't even
crazy.
get 3 for a shoot.
That's right. We can't even get a guest.
Okay, that's fair. We're gonna start going through the same guests again, guys. Because
We're out.
We're out.
We are out. Anyway, it was cool it was actually a good show, the reunion thing. Did you watch it?
Oh, I saw bits and pieces.
Bits
Mrs.
and
had it on. I
pieces.
was editing, sort of thing.
Okay.
So take us through it, Tom. Take us through it.
So it was pretty cool. Like they kind of went back in time and showed us all those clips, and then they had them revisiting the set. So they had the set rebuilt, and they'd come in one by one and like see the set, and they're all so old now and so
Puffy.
puffy.
Puff the
Very-
magic dragon.
Like,
that's what they've been doing. But
old-
the magic dragon's Botox,
Yeah.
and they've been puffing on that Botox stick.
Absolutely. David Schwimmer came in like a bloated corpse.
Yeah, bro, he looks like he's been eating some shellfish.
He looks like
He
he's got
rubs shellfish all over his face, and he's allergic. That's obviously what's
yeah,
happened.
he's got some kind of Snapchat filter on. That's what he looked like. And he came in and he like walked around the set, and then they all came in. It was actually cool because that would have been fucking insane being on that show back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Like they talked about the casting and how much like so these 3 or 4 creators created the show, and they went through like a real rigorous casting, and they didn't want like big name celebrities.
I found that part very interesting.
Yeah.
I think that was quite cool.
It was very cool, and like how they kind of had people in mind, but went through a lot of people, and they really put the work in to get this cast like perfect.
Because they wanted to be a purely not one star in it. They wanted everyone to be an equal sort of focus of the show. That's why they didn't want to get a famous pre-established actor. And then half the stories were like, oh yeah, 3 people tried out, it was down to them, we got lucky. And then sometimes it's like, yeah, we're always going to get this person.
Yeah.
Like,
they were like,
a few of them already had roles. Like Jennifer Aniston already had a fucking
had a role.
series.
I think someone else had a role as well, but some of the series.
What was the
looked so
heaps
shit.
funny one? Yeah, it was like set in the
the-
futuristic
yeah.
sheep space station or something.
No, it was an airport in space, and it was like
It was like
Chandler
skit
or
comedy
something.
or something. Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, not another day at the space. Do you want to check your bags?" Yeah, it was fucking weird.
Could I be any more space?
Yeah, it was weird that he said that. Yeah, that was cool. So, and then they had random cameos. Did you see all the cameos? Like Bieber coming out and fucking
Right, I saw
Lady
the one in the
Gaga.
modeling. They did like a model shoot and
of the famous outfits from the show, and like Cara Delevingne and like all these random fucking
some of the I get the cameos for people who are in the show, but then like it's just celebrities who have watched it before. They're like, I'm going to be in the reunion.
Yeah,
that makes no fucking sense.
It was so random.
I think it's because
I did not
LA,
expect-
they've been locked down, not locked down, but not allowed to work for so long.
And it's also
So
like,
they're all living 20 minutes away. They're like, fuck, I'm just keen to get out and get a paycheck, eh?
and it's just like fanboys as well, because it is like iconic, that show. People are just like, fuck, all right, I'll do it.
What would you say is more iconic? Friends or Around the Twist?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I know.
Depends. In Australia, Around the Twist.
Definitely.
In Ukraine, also Around the Twist.
If we were Friends characters, who would we be?
I've already said.
We're not Ross and Rachel.
Maybe not to
Which
you.
one were you? You were Ross.
I'm Rachel.
I want to be Rachel. I'm getting a nose job. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there were some hectic nose jobs and shit, actually.
No, I definitely find casting in sort of shows very interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
And how they get started.
And just how much that show blew up. Like, it was fucking crazy.
It's well written.
Crazy. And it was like they were talking about how they wanted to make a genuine ensemble, so every character was as big as the others.
That's what I meant to say before. Yeah, ensemble. That's a good word, man.
Yeah, thanks.
That's a good word.
I didn't create that word.
No, well, you should have. Any other favourite parts from the reunion?
No, that was
Who's
about it.
aged the best, do you think?
Oh, great question. I'll tell you, Joey looked the worst, probably.
No, he didn't.
I don't know.
He looked good.
He looked like...
There's a lot of memes going in about him being an Irish uncle.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think Irish uncles look good.
Yeah.
I think you're being fucking racist towards the Irish right now.
And then when they had throwbacks, he was the hottest. I didn't realize how hot he was, like, early seasons. He was very good looking.
Yeah, it's funny how, like, they sort of, if there's a scale of age and hotness, Jennifer Aniston didn't start off the hottest, actually, but then she just kept going up and up and up and up and up. Courtney Cox probably started off the hottest because she was,
she was
in
the
that
hottest,
Bruce,
but then,
Bruce Springsteen film clip.
I never thought she was the hottest, but then when they showed clips, I was like, oh, yeah, she was fucking hot.
And Matthew Perry's
Matthew
the
Perry.
funniest, so...
Yeah, he is not looking good. He looks like... It's so bad because he's obviously got dentures now.
Who's the least popular one? So if they all go out, who's the one who would get the least photos, you reckon?
Fuck, that's hard.
Do you reckon there's one who's a bit like... Or they're all just...
They're all fucking massive, bro. I don't think any of them would... What do you reckon?
Chandler.
You reckon?
Yeah, Chandler's annoying.
What do you mean?
Chandler.
That's not how he talks.
He talks like Janice. Chandler.
I was surprised Janice came on and she doesn't have that voice. She was putting that on. I just assumed that was her actual acting voice.
How did it end? Did everyone cry? Did they do like a big...
They had an orgy.
Did they ever talk about how they had sex off camera?
They did.
Okay, who's fucked?
So get this. Ross and Rachel actually were kind of into each other, but it never happened. They were like fully into each other.
But they say it never happened.
Well, they say...
You're not going to be like, oh yeah, I fingered her in the fucking trailer.
But they said their first kiss was actually on set. But there was like a lot of like building up to it.
But also, if they have partners during it, they can't come out and say it. Because then they'll be like, wait, she was with Brad Pitt.
But why wouldn't he come out after it?
How could you resist Ross?
I was surprised she was actually into him. Schwimmer.
Oh, she gave him a rimming for sure.
Rimmy. Straight to the Rimmy. Wow.
I don't know. Then we can use it for the title. Ross gave the one where Rachel got a
What about Rachel?
Gave a Rimmy.
Rachel gives Ross the Rimmy. That's kind of more
Yeah,
shocking.
that's a good episode names.
Yeah?
The one where... No, the one where Rachel gives a Rimmy.
What about
and then you got to realize you don't know who it's to.
Rachel gives Gunther a Rimmy. You know that weird guy?
Oh, yeah. He deserves it from the coffee shop.
Yeah. They fucking brought him up and he looked like a serial killer. All right, what else has been going on? I'm just trying to see.
Living life, Tom.
Oh, man, I saw a photo of a guy I went to school with this week.
Tell me.
And I was like, he looks at least 15 years older than me. He was like all grayed up and shit. He looked like an old like
Does
Jewish
he have kids?
teacher. No.
Oh.
Well, I don't actually know,
that's
but I don't
interesting.
think so. It was strange. Do you ever see people you went to school with and you're like,
Yeah. When I
Like-
catch up my old friends, I always check out their hairlines.
Yeah.
See who's doing well, who's not.
Is that how you base it?
Pretty much.
Yeah, you got like a measurement. You're like,
Pretty much. I'll mark their forehead every time I see them.
How are you doing?
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, it's funny, man.
I got a beanie on, so she'll be right.
So talk it up.
She'll be right. So you're saying, Would you rather be doing better than your friends though? Kind of, don't you want to be in the middle somewhere? You want to be like, fuck, I'm looking good.
No,
Or
it's
do you just
one
think
person.
you're looking better than your friends?
This particular person, I'm not saying all of them, but this
Mm.
particular one, I was like, he was always all right, and then I was just like, wow.
That's because you don't see him for so long. It's more noticeable. It's not a gradual change.
Mm.
But I also think if you don't have kids, you don't age as quick. As soon as you have kids, you fucking age.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not sleeping. They're not exercising as much. Also, like, life's over, really. They're just... No, because their kid's life, they just live through their kid now.
Right.
So they don't need to.
They're like a fountain of youth, and the kids...
The kid drains them.
Drains them,
Yeah, the kid drinks their youth.
Wow.
That's how they stay young, the kids. Well, not stay young, but that's how, like...
They take some of the age.
Yeah, that's how they get born. You get a bit of your each parent's age, vitality, and then it comes out.
Wow. Learning with Frenchy today.
There you go.
There you go. All right, what else has been going
Bro,
on?
I'll tell you what I did on the weekend.
Please.
Fucking... So the missus was a bridesmaid at this wedding she was supposed to go to in Bali. Obviously, can't go there
That sucks.
because it's where travel ban. You got
Oh, I thought because you're a boogie board enthusiast.
it? No, over this. So the people who were supposed to be getting married, they're both from England, but the guy is a Hong Kong family, has a family in Hong Kong.
Honkanese.
Honkanese, okay. So none of the families could get over here for a wedding either. So what they did a Zoom wedding. So Zoom wedding, but they wanted to do it at a time that was good for Hong Kong and mostly England. So it was at 6 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So I had to wake up in bed. Fortunately, I got to stay in bed, show my face on the Zoom wedding.
You stayed in bed.
What am I going to do? Go fucking sit down in the dining room? No.
Yes.
No.
Out of bed.
Yeah, fuck, I
creepy
care.
cunt.
Fuck, I care.
Were you wanking through the ceremony?
No, so the missus went and put on like makeup and stuff. Whereas I just sort of, just as soon as it started, I just put on like a beanie and they'll never know.
A beanie?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Was it like a tuxedo print beanie or something?
Yeah. It was a tuxedo
that's
print.
all right.
So what was funny about like, because the couple went down the beach out like Coogee Beach and got married there, but
Wait, what?
so they got married via Zoom at Coogee Beach.
Why didn't you just go there?
I don't know, because they didn't have to.
You slack cunt. You just stayed in bed.
I don't know. That was
Why wouldn't you just go to Coogee Beach?
We weren't supposed to.
30 minutes away.
We weren't supposed to. There's only two other people there. It was the best man and the best hen.
That seems weird.
Bro, I'm not. Why am I going to say, oh, let's go to the beach at 6 a.m.? I was fucking...
You didn't even get out of bed.
No, why would I?
Put a beanie
barely
on.
know him.
Or in a nightcap.
I barely know him. But his sister, the groom's sister, had to run the Zoom.
Hot?
Yeah, fine. So she's going, how you going, guys? Wedding's going to start soon.
She was like the MC.
Yeah, like the MC
Yeah.
via Zoom for a wedding.
Oof.
And it got fucking awkward because there was a few boomers in there. English boomers going, hello, what have we got here?
Oh, no,
Nothing's happening yet, Harold. There's just two old people talking, not a muted mic. So fucking funny. And then it was getting awkward. So the sister's like, oh, we're still a bit of time till we go. Does anyone want to tell an embarrassing story about John? That was the guy's name. John's mum goes, I don't think anyone has embarrassing stories about him. He's a very well-behaved, law-abiding citizen.
Was she joking?
No.
Oh my God. You should have made some shit up.
I was so close to doing that. I was so close going, yeah, how you going? John's dealer here. So fuck. I have got some stories about John. One time he couldn't pay for, he just wanted a couple caps. And so obviously I let him suck the dick, but it wasn't mine because it wasn't mine. And then obviously,
I like that.
Bro.
So,
yeah. Have you got your head around it yet?
yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So they're in Coogee. Some people are in England. Some people are in Bali, or they didn't go to Bali.
No one went to Bali.
No
That's
one-
where I was
okay.
supposed to be last year.
Because when you were saying it, it would have made sense if they somehow got to Bali
Last year.
so that they're zooming, so you're zooming from. But it's so weird.
But
that
I
they're
don't think
in
they wanted to
Sydney.
spend on like other people going to the wedding. I think
Right.
that start costing more. And then they're like, who do we invite for the Coogee wedding? Blah, blah, blah.
Bro, if I get married, I'm fucking being like, oh, we got to do it over Zoom and just save heaps of
Fuck
cash.
yeah.
All the aunties and uncles can
That's the
tune
G
in.
shit.
Like,
Bro.
oh, sorry, you can't come to the reception. You're on Zoom. Hang up. You know, like how cheap's that?
Bro,
love
I
that.
think it was the best. I was off it for a bit because I had to wake up at 6 a.m. But then I was like, you know what?
I get to go back
Still
to
an
sleep.
easier day. Yeah. Still a much easier
You mean I don't
day.
have to put a suit on? I don't have to give you money? Did you still have to like donate via Zip Pay or some shit?
Oh, I think the missus did. Yeah,
It's like,
she
do you
would've.
still have to give a gift if you
No.
don't get the food?
But then we met at their house for a reception at midday.
Oh, you did have to go.
Midday to-
Oh, it's
to-
not all wins.
Yeah, but it was just a reception, flat reception.
Receptions are the fun bit. The church bit's shit.
Yeah,
So shit.
So that was a weird day for me. I was like, what is this day? This is a weird day.
Did you wear your beanie to the reception?
Yeah, I did. Did you? You know, I don't give a fuck, Tom. It was fucking freezing on Saturday. It was freezing.
Frenchy.
No, but then I felt bad because obviously they're all dressed up. And so I took it off and I had mad beanie hair. The mullet pops after a beanie. It was like fucking young Einstein
Have
shit.
you ever dressed inappropriately at any other places where you shouldn't?
Oh, guys.
Any stories you can tell or no?
There's a story about a funeral I went to 1 or 2 times. We'll tell that another day. I can't get into it now. I can't.
It's so good. It's so embarrassing.
Guys. We laugh. We learn.
One of our
And we
good
move on.
friends, Max Price,
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this.
has released during lockdown. He's in Melbourne. God bless him. He's hating his life. He's a very social butterfly, so he's really struggling in lockdown. Oh, I didn't even know that was. That kind of sounds like a butterfly. That's
Yeah.
Max flying
That's
around. the room.
Max.
He created an app in lockdown, and it is called Laughscape.
Ooh, what's that?
It's basically like calm app. So like people listen to
Yes.
it to relax, to meditate, whatever it is, to go to sleep.
Well, I thought it was like I accidentally tried to download it. I went for Sleepscape. I'm like, what's this, bro? I'm sorry, man, but you've got pretty bad reviews. He's like, no, I'm Laughscape. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you fucked
I
up.
was like, thank fuck, because this app got smashed.
But yeah, it's not that one.
No,
It's
Laughscape. So yeah, he made it trying to help people get to sleep. He's like, you're supposed to put on to calm down, and
it was during lockdown where everyone was real stressed, so it was like kind of help with mental health and shit, like have a bit of a giggle, have a bit of a relax. And the idea is instead of having some meditation guru read some meditation bullshit,
yeah, usually it would sound something like this.
you are now feeling calm. You can feel your legs planted into the ground like tree trunks throughout life. That was your family's calm.
Yeah, usually it's just like you're a boulder. Welcome to the beautiful beach. It's like
Like
it's boring as shit. You're like, I'm fucking bored. It's like work trying to relax. Whereas his idea was like comedians and interesting people improvise funny stories, but do it in like a calming way.
Yep, in like a calming sleep tone, so you can just chuck it on. Have a bit of a relax and a bit of a giggle.
Yeah, so me and Tom met up with him in Sydney and we both pumped out 2 each and it was fucking hilarious because it's like, because you're speaking so slowly, it's so easy to improvise. So I started listening, we'll listen to him first. So
We'll listen to a part of it.
we're going to just skip to randomly like 5 minutes into it and we'll listen to 30 seconds of each one and then we can talk about it a bit more. Just do yours first. And yeah, don't do listen to the first couple minutes. We're more just send the scene, just skip like 5 minutes in or 8 minutes.
Hi, I'm Tom.
Oh, yeah, do the very start.
No, I'll skip.
Okay. Hi, I'm Tom.
Your carnival.
Oh, so I should preface.
You think
Mine is about going on family vacation, just so you know what's going on.
Nice.
yourself. I hope I don't have to sit next to my sister. She's a real moody bitch. Your dad starts putting in the longer suitcases like he's played Tetris before. He goes with the harder items
Hey.
on the bottom,
Get in there, you fucking
the
cunt.
softer items on top.
Fuck, the softer ones go on top.
This ain't his first road trip.
Is that everything, guys?
He's upwards of 50 years old. He packs the car with confidence. Like he works in an IGA or something. He's packing the bags. That's when you realise you're proud at his tenacity.
Tenacity.
Good word. So yeah, that's kind of the
Mum comes
vibe.
out.
So it's like that, and it's slow.
It was so funny though because we
So
literally
funny.
didn't prep. We just improv. It was real fun. It's like a lot of pressure, kind of.
Yeah.
But it was once you start going and the slow music really helps.
Okay, might do
Which one?
do the second one. It's no. That's the last one. That's the third one. That was
What?
1, 2, 3.
No, well the first one was mine and you said my second one.
1, 2, 3.
That's mine.
Do the second one. I said the second one. Fuck you.
You said my second
No.
one.
Skip ahead to 5 or something. So my one
G'day.
is this one's about I go on a date with Adele.
A lot and a lot. She was from Northern England, I believe, or Wales, or somewhere in that area.
Did you record it in a urinal?
I didn't finish geography.
Yeah, he just made
This lady,
a lot of running water.
she looked very familiar. She said, "I love the way that you handled that annoying old bitch, Hazel." And I said, "It was an honour.
I think I was working at Aldi.
What are you doing later? Would you like to come to Time Zone with me?" Because I was very good at Time Zone. I had the high score on the basketball machine, second highest score on one of the car machines, and was saving up for a sticky hand to buy and give to my cousin for his 25th birthday.
You can tell when you just start talking shit.
And it was funny because like Max was sitting around the corner. We did it in this hotel room, and you could just hear him kind of giggle
Yeah,
sometimes. Yeah. So it was funny.
Bro,
as. And
bro.
we did it in like one take,
Bro,
which was
my
fucking wild.
one with Adele, I was listening to on the walk here. Apparently I did it with Adele before she lost the weight.
Oh no!
Bro, it's so fucking inappropriate.
Oh shit!
Right, because instead, I don't want to spoil it for you, but instead of having the date at Time Zone, Adele suggested a different place, McDonald's.
Of course. Yeah.
I was happy to go there, but so I arrived at 7. She'd already been there for half an hour. Bro, it's so fucking inappropriate.
That's funny.
So yeah, check it out if you want.
Yeah, it's on the Apple iTunes, whatever it's called, the App Store.
Apparently, we got a
There's
half a sponsor this episode. We're not it's just our boy. We've done a few videos. Does it cost money?
I don't know.
Does it cost per episode or just?
I think there's
do
a
you
free
subscribe?
version.
There's a free version.
So you can check it out and see if you like it, and then
Oh,
you can
sick.
pay for premium and
Okay,
you get
sick.
access to everything.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, so check that shit out.
Laughscape.
Laughscape.
Let's get into some stories, big
yeah,
dog.
Yeah, Papa.
Big boy.
I didn't read this, but the title is all I needed.
Oh, hit me with that
Yeah.
title. Hit me
You
that
want that
sweet
title?
tight.
You want that tight title?
It's tight title.
All right, so this says the Canadian MP with his dick out on Zoom was busted again. This time chucking a whole piss, and there's a little picture.
What do you mean
can see.
busted again?
So he must have done it
You
before. Here we
can't do
go.
it more than once as a politician.
Last month, Canadian MP Will Amos was busted appearing nude on camera, dick out and everything, while attending Parliament via Zoom. Are you fucking kidding? He's in his office and shit as well. Between
he's a
two
naked man.
flags.
This is not like pants off sort of
This is like
naked.
full
This is
nude.
fully naked. That's Canada. That's cold.
Now Amos has gone and done it again, only this time he fully took an actual piss in front of his parliamentary colleagues. The absolute madman. He must get off on it. I reckon it's like a
Yeah.
Louis C.K. thing where you want people to like watch. Amos is a member of the ruling Liberal Party, Justin Trudeau's party, and the Parliamentary Secretary for Science. He also froths a cheeky work piss.
Why are they talking about this like it's a cool thing? Pedestrian are so fucking weird with the angles they
Yeah,
take on
they're very
story.
inconsistent.
He's legitimately pissing in front of female colleagues, and they're like, "Oh, he loves a little work piss."
Yeah.
No, that's sexual assault.
Yeah.
If they had said that it was sexual assault, I'd go the other way, to be honest. But
So true. It's like fucking
so,
weird.
so what's he doing? Why did he say he was doing it? Oh, he's stepping down temporarily. Oh yeah, you got to pretend.
Yeah.
You got to lay low for a couple of days after that. Hope it was a good piss. What if it was just like a little dribbler?
Oh, You'd want it to be a good
You'd want to be
stream.
a good
And you wouldn't
stream.
want it to be a cold day in the office because you'd want to at least show
Tay
off.
would be sick if he did a little fountain on a little up and over. Dropped
Oh,
it in
yeah.
there. He's like, look at that, and then just turns to him, winks.
And he gets promoted.
Why would you not? I think that's the only way to get promoted.
I reckon the only way you could cover that up is by saying some kind of funny catchphrase that gets the room laughing. Like, sorry, I thought this was a live stream, and just do a shucker.
So this was a live stream. That's gold,
Yeah.
baby.
Here's the next story. Would you like to read this one?
Okay, Miles Teller. Miles Teller is one of those funny actors where you know his fucking face, but I had no idea his name was Miles Teller.
Yeah, like
Worst name.
What's he from? Because I see
He's from the really shit Fantastic Four.
right.
That
He's
that
very
fucking
forgettable.
tanked. He's so forgettable.
Like I think he's like some chicks like him, but
Divergent. No. Divergent's the other chick who's in there. Fuck. What's he from? You're right.
no, I don't know. I really don't know. He's from like a lot of like teen movies.
He's from a few cop movies. He's just an
Cop
actor.
movies.
I don't know.
He's too young to be in.
No, like where they smuggle drugs with Jonah Hill. That'll be my brother. We're not picking up Matthew. So anyway, he's on vacation with his wife and Aaron Rodgers,
Wife, he's 12.
NFL quarterback, who's dating Divergent co-star Shailene Woodley. Apparently they're in a movie called Divergent. They're in Maui,
Jesus.
Hawaii.
That was a long build.
They're having a great time, and I'm following it because I'm big into the NFL. Because I know the quarterback's over there. He's demanding a trade from the Green Bay
lost.
Packers. Is Rodgers going to go? Probably not. To be honest, they don't have to trade him. They could.
I couldn't. You could be speaking Filipino.
You do care. You do care. Where's Rodgers going to go,
At
bro?
least
He was
say cum
MVP.
dumpsters.
MVP last season, and he
Cum
wants to
dumpster.
leave.
Yeah.
He's been. Do you know how long he's been in the Packers for?
Absolutely not.
Got to slip a bit of sport in there, guys. So, this is why it's an interesting story. They're in Hawaii having a great time. Boom. He gets fucking punched in the face. Boom. Catch ya, bitch.
What? Who? Miles gets punched for no reason?
Well, the first rumor is he owes $60,000 for services performed at a wedding back in 2019.
What is services? Oh, for his wedding.
So these guys, he must have hired them for the wedding to do
Right.
something.
And he never
He
paid
never
up.
paid them.
Yeah.
Boom. That's how you get your money back. Punch him in the face. A little old school.
60K would be nothing for him as well.
That's why it sounds fishy. And also, you knowingly don't pay some bad motherfuckers. You're going back to that island.
Yeah.
That exact small fucking island.
Yeah.
No. So he's disputed it because they just randomly like, this is what happened. And he's like, no, I'm the one who fucking got punched, cunt. Didn't happen. Apparently, he got jumped by two dudes in a bathroom.
His dick was too long.
Yes, that's
They were
why
jealous.
his dick was too long. No, I think they tried to rob him. They've done it to a few people. Mary, I'm like, that makes so much more sense than some
That's
random.
a good target to rob. Some Hollywood type.
Definitely. But
Hell
apparently
yeah.
it's just like tourists. You just fucking rob them.
Oh,
They're
shit.
getting on a plane the next day. It's like a substitute teacher.
You know you can get away with murder.
Yeah, if you know when they're leaving, if they're going to be in the island for another week, wait a week, then rob them.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
If I had to rob a cunt, tourist, 100%, they're rich. Also, what are you doing on my island, bitch? Bang. You didn't pay me for that wedding. Bang. And then they're confused. They can't even fight
they're
back.
like, I'm not even
"Fuck,
married."
Yeah. Smart
That is
motherfuckers. That was pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Oh,
All right. What else we got?
guys. Oh, okay. Let me hit a BuzzFeed for you.
Please.
Let me hit a BuzzFeed. This one's been going around TikTok. Did you see it?
I don't know what it is yet.
Well, I'll just say yes or no, and we'll find out.
Yes. I've heard it before.
Times celebrities were rude to commoners.
Love it.
We're gonna go through this article, guys, and we're gonna discuss whether we think the celebrities were actually rude or whether the commoners were rude.
Okay, I like it. Commoners.
Commoners.
Is that what they say in the article? Commoners?
So, TikTokers like, tell me about a time a celebrity was rude to you. I'll go first.
What's that?
And no one
voice?
ever hears the first one because it's usually a shit story. One, Ellen DeGeneres. Well, you're just jumping on the bandwagon here.
Well, I think it's just a fact at this point. She's just a bit of a bitch.
We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Ellen at In and Out. My mum's a huge fan, so
Everyone's mum is.
So I wanted to get an autograph for her.
Everyone wants that.
But I didn't have anything for her to sign. All I had was an In and Out bag. This is what she said to me. Get away from me. You're invading my personal space. This is not a charity. And she slammed the car door. Ah! And she's in a fucking car.
What? So she came up to her.
It sounds like the dude, he came up to her, opened her car door.
What?
Tries to get her to sign an in and out bag.
Yeah, fuck off.
I would say that's on you, Rye.
Yeah, bro.
She slammed the car door. So that means it must have been open. Or she's getting in the car. He stops there going, yo, sign this fucking bag.
Imagine how many times someone's come up to Ellen and be like, someone's been like, oh, my mum's a huge fan. Can you do X, Y, Z? Like every time she leaves the fucking house.
There's rules on how famous someone is. For me and Tom, you can come up, approach us, get a photo. You can say, my dad's a huge fan. Can you give me some of your pubes for him? And we'll do it. We're like, thank fuck someone knows us still.
Yeah.
Ellen, too famous. What you do with Ellen level famous, you take a photo of them.
From a distance.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No, that's fair. You point it at them and they can know you're doing it. Even
kind of hide it. I reckon.
No. They know.
Depends how.
They know.
If they're in a restaurant or something.
But behind the phone, you give them a big thumbs up. Like, I'm taking a photo. Good on you. Keep it up, Al.
Yeah.
Keep it fucking up.
Yeah, but don't be like, I don't know.
You get a car. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say that's on you, Right Toast 10. Okay, next one, Jassy Pat. How do you think you'd pronounce Jassy?
What?
You reckon that's Jackie? Jacci.
Yeah.
I've never seen that spelled like that.
It doesn't matter who.
We're gonna go Jassy.
Person submitting.
No, because then they've got to fucking read it in a girl's or a guy's voice.
Do a guy's
Don't you
voice.
like accents? No, this one's a girl. My daughter saw Jeffree Star in Target, and he was super snotty. So she snapped a pic of him, and he called her a creep.
Dude, Jeffree Star's known to be an actual psychopath. Like he's like a really mean, like snaky person.
So who's in the wrong here?
Everybody. Just
if he's shopping at Target too when you're like a multi-millionaire, that's on you. You gotta deal with.
He's doing a video, bro.
Well, I'm saying
100%.
If you're lowering yourself to our level, I shop at Target. This is where these shoes are from, and you got millions of dollars. We're allowed to do whatever we want to you at Target. That's the rules of Target. That's why you can get $8 shoes. You fucking cheap prick.
Bro, Target over there is so different to Target.
Is it?
We went there. You were there.
Is it still cheap?
There's like fucking groceries and shit, bro. It's like not like our Target.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a full fucking produce and shit. You're like, what is going on, Target?
But that's America. They'll just pop
fucking
anything in there.
Everything.
Okay, we got Burn Alyssa. Third story is about Justin Bieber.
Ooh, J Beebs. What the fuck was that?
I was dating a guy who was a dancer for him at the time.
What's that noise?
I don't know.
Sim hanging.
And he took me to a party Justin was at. I was a huge fan and worked up the courage and asked for a photo. He grabs my shoulder and goes, "We're not doing that right now." I understand there's a time and a place. Fast forward, there's a photo booth at this party, and I'm taking cute pics of myself. He walks up to me and goes, "Can you move? I really want to take a picture." He was really that rude. I was like, "You can wait in line like everyone else, bitch."
Wow.
This goes on for a while, and I'm like, "What if I don't move?" He's like, "No what ifs, just move." And he punched me in the head.
Oh my God.
This is getting hectic.
This is getting saucy.
And he was like, baby, punch.
Oh, he made a song out of it. Then he released that and he made $1 million.
Little did I know, friend snapped a picture and notice how he's in my face.
Oh, wow.
It's not that in her face.
It's pretty in her face.
It's not like that. He's not leaning over. He's like standing next to her.
That's a staunch.
Okay. So we're saying you're saying Burn Alyssa's right on this one?
Nah, let Bieber have the photo booth. It's Bieber, bro.
It is Bieber.
Bro, he's a star,
I didn't want to say that, but like it's Bieber.
It's Bieber, bro.
There's some
fuck out of there.
People, celebrities that I respect so much, and like I'll just get up and move.
Yeah.
Then there's some who'll be like, "Fuck off out of here! Fuck off out of here, Lady Gaga! I don't care. I don't care.
Bro,
I don't like your music.
Are you not a little monster?
No, I hate her music,
dude. Please.
I hate it. Oh. I hate it.
Imagine if like...
But Adam Sandler, yeah.
Bro, if some like Australian C-grade
Shania Twain, I would get up and leave.
That would
whatever you want, Shania.
Australian celebrities, like C-grade celebrities were like trying shit.
Bro, all the Bachelor ones do that.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
All the fucking farm wants a wife. Okay, Miley Cyrus from Vid Hunter. I met Miley Cyrus at a meet and greet at a concert. Her attitude was up the wazoo, not friendly. Well, that's just a bad story.
Maybe you were just a fucking creepy cunt. Like, we don't know your vibe.
Gwen Stefani. I met Gwen Stefani at a meet and greet in 1995. 1995.
Wow.
Been holding on to that for a fucking
never
while.
forget.
No doubt.
Oh, nice. Oh my gosh.
I got to the stop just as the session was wrapping up, and she refused an autograph.
Well, get there on time, cunt. That's you.
Also, 25 years later,
Yeah, get there on time. Learn a lesson.
you have had no hardships in your life if you're remembering that 25 years later.
Holler back, girl.
Oh, I hope. Oh, this person needs a little donkey punch. You know what I mean?
Is that one of her songs? I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I love her hit Donkey Punch.
This is a good article.
You got
Hit donkey. Oh no! Oh no!
You remember the Gwen Stefani song Donkey Punch?
I do remember the Gwen Stefani song Donkey Punch. First, I'm gonna have to look up the exact definition of a donkey punch.
Oh no!
That is funny, guys. Yeah, so.
All right, just give us 1 second.
Donkey
go.
punch. Wow.
It's really intense.
That
man.
is intense. I was meaning to say turkey slap.
Here we go.
Here we go. This is Gwen Stefani. Oh, this my shit. All the girls wanna be like this. Peg your man and pull his hair back, then grab his hair back and punch him in the back of the head. I got a hunch you're gonna do a donkey punch. I got a hunch. Donkey punch. Lil Jon, take away your verse. Go, Lil Jon.
Lil Jon, here to sell you Donkey Punch. $1 a Donkey Punch.
Yeah.
It's Little Jon, I'm gonna punch you. What? Okay, it's Little Jon. Donkey Punch, $1. If you wanna holler, gonna punch you in the head. Gonna punch you in the head.
Now I'm gonna sing about how the donkey punch was invented. It was my granddad, he was riding a horse.
Okay.
The horse just stopped and he said,
What?
I actually didn't realize I knew the song until the chorus. Like, oh fuck, this is a banger. I was like,
really
this is a banger.
It's actually such a good song.
And he said,
classic. That's,
don't stop.
That's no
I'm
doubt
gonna
doing Donkey Punch.
There you go, guys. Oh, by the way, if you don't know, donkey punching involves a man punching his sexual partner in the back of the head during sex prior to orgasm to provoke a contraction of muscles to increase his sexual pleasure.
How fucked up is that, bro? I saw a horror movie. I think it was a horror movie called Donkey Punch, and it was set on a boat. And this couple are literally having sex, and then he punches her in the back of the head, and she dies. And that's like the premise.
Well, that's why I flipped it, because it's funny when a girl does it to a dude.
Oh, that's
She's
so
pegging
good.
him, and he punches her. That's fucking lols.
Oh wait, he punches her even.
No,
though
she
she's
punches.
okay.
She punches him.
I was
Sorry,
like,
I meant she
second
punches
twist.
him, guys. I meant she punches.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd let a chick donkey punch me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Why not? If it
not like
If it
it. No, if
helps.
she was like a boxer.
but it's meant to. I think it feels good for you.
Oh, it feels good.
It doesn't at first because you get punched in the head. But then the muscles contract.
No, if she was a boxer, but
True.
like not like a coward punch,
Like a
like coming around.
King's Cross style. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. There you go. So what I was going to do for the verse, but then I lost the rhythm. It was going to be how the donkey punch got invented. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't think it was sex with a donkey. I think this dude's riding a donkey. He's fucking trotting along. Let's go. We've got to go down the market before it shuts. They need to get the fresh tomatoes.
Yeah, to make a bolognese.
Possibly Amish.
Ooh, I like that.
So not
choice.
markets, just to the tomato
Tree.
field. Donkey
Tree.
stops. He's like, come on, let's move. He's like, donkey looks at him like, I'm not fucking moving. He's like, I'll make you move. He's had a bit of Bundy. He's like, I'll make you move, donkey. Donkey looks at him and goes, okay, champ.
Ouch.
Boom, punch you in the back of the head. As he does that, comes.
The donkey or him?
Both.
Wow. And they're forever bonded. Forever bonded.
Okay, let's go into Ice-T. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one's fucking... I don't think... Okay, this...
Ice-T's a gangster for
I
starters.
already know who's in the wrong in this story because I read it before.
Yep.
Mocha Loco 75. Somehow I managed to walk on set in New York City while he was filming scenes in 2 different shows about 10 years apart. He wasn't really mean but annoyed. It was well deserved. I literally walked through 2 different shots.
That's fucking annoying.
I know.
And wait, what?
He should have been mean.
Is Ice-T some kind of time traveler? He was filming 2 different shows 10 years apart.
Well, just like 2 different shows. I think I'm assuming it was SVU every time, but it was like season
so it wasn't
11.
One time. I thought he was walking through Ice-T's in some kind of time warp. No. He's doing one show, the other down the road. He's 10 years older doing another one.
But it sounds like this guy would be like, Ice-T remembered me from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like, it's me, Ice. It's Mocha Locker.
It's me again, fucking up your shit.
Okay, this one. Let's see. Brooke Shields.
Beautiful.
Shieldsy. I saw Addams Family on Broadway. I was a huge fan of Brooke Shields growing up because people always told me I looked like her.
Oh, you wish.
I
bet you're a straight up troll, don't you reckon? Just hideous.
And it was a huge compliment. Oh, you're like the one hot girl in a small town.
Where it's like,
which is even worse.
You got something real wrong with your face.
Yeah. So after the show, Brooke comes out and she's cold to everyone. When she gets to me, I ask to take a picture with her. She goes, I'm not taking a picture with you. You can take a picture of me. So I found my phone for a second and she goes, take it. Looking back, I wish I said, forget it.
I love that attitude. She was like, bitch, no one wants no photo with you in it. They just want Brooke Shields, motherfucker.
I do get that one where people are like, oh, Frenchy, can we get a picture? I'm like, yeah, no worries. And then they give me the phone to take it of them and their friends.
Did they do that to you?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh,
it's funny the first few times, then it's like, oh, I've had these about 90 times.
Yeah,
but
it's fucking lame.
No, it's I'll do it. I'll take a photo of them. And then like
like
I'll take it, like, see you go, oh, they're like, oh, can we get, I'm like, already gone. See you, boys.
Yeah.
See ya.
It's like, what do they think? Like, you're doing them a favor for saying yes. And then they're like, oh, you thought we wanted but we do.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
annoying.
I don't mind it. Nev Schulman.
Nev Schulman from Catfish. Catfish
At
host.
Literal Brook. So she's a bubbling stream.
Is that a brook?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not very
Small
smart.
river.
Sure.
My friend and I were seat fillers at VMAs.
Sick.
I got seated to Nev. What's a seat filler?
I guess they just fill seats so it looks like there's more people there. At like award
That's
shows.
sick. Do they get paid
Yeah,
or
that
they just
sounds
get a
lit.
seat for free?
Maybe just a seat for free.
Okay, I got seated next to Nev from Catfish and his wife. His wife was super nice, super sweet. So the Hadid sisters were behind us.
Ooh.
Gigi was sitting on Bella's lap.
Gigi.
She didn't have a seat.
Giggity.
So Nev points to me and goes, want to sit here? Basically signaling to me that I don't exist, that I'm not in the chair. Ooh, that's a tough one.
That is pretty shit. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but you don't exist. You're a seat filler.
Yeah, but I'd still, if you were going to do that, like, I get it. But you'd be nicer about it. You wouldn't just be like, sit here. You'd be like, do you mind if my friends sit here? Like on a plane, like you would to normal people.
Yeah, but what if it looked like literal Brooke had a cold lap and it was more like sit on her lap. She's getting cold.
Oh, no, I like that.
We
that's
don't
hot.
know.
Yeah.
We don't know the full story on
Maybe
that.
maybe it was a compliment. He was saying she's so skinny he can't even see that she's there.
Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, there'll be a lot of these ones. He's a fucking...
Did you see the video?
Yo, guys, play it, Tom. Play it. Machine Gun Kelly.
Bro,
So
what a creepy
his
cunt.
romance with Megan Fox is making me fucking ill. He's got a vial of her blood around his neck because why wouldn't you? But check out this video. It's hilarious.
Here we go.
It's from a couple years ago. We will say this.
I'm not waiting until she's 18. I'll go now. I'm 23, dog. Like, I'm not like a creepy age. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 23, bro. She's 17 and she's like a celebrity. Like, there is no limits right there. Robert Plant, who is one of the greatest lead singers ever. For all y'all don't know, he sung for Led Zeppelin, dated a girl that was 14. Axl Rose, who was one of the biggest badasses ever, dated a girl that was 16 and wrote a song on his first album about the girl that was 16. I don't care. Say what you want, man. If Kendall Jenner is in your bedroom naked and you're 50, you're going.
Jesus
How funny is
Christ,
that?
bro.
He has fucked some underage pussy. I guarantee that.
Jesus, that's creepy shit. Like he's like idolizing pedophiles.
But that's what's so funny about cancel culture is that he's
How is he not?
the girls who do the cancelling love him. So a lot of his
I don't know,
fans,
do they?
a lot of his fans are under, let's say, 25-year-old females, and they're the ones who get on Twitter going, "Let's cancel him. How the fuck could this guy do this? Blah blah blah." But that's all his fans, so they're going to look at that going, "Oh, he didn't mean that. He didn't do anything. He was just
You reckon?
joking."
I don't know.
100%.
I can't see his fans
The reason
being
these
that.
Twitter storms happen are because these young girls who've got no time, no sort of experience with the world are like, "Look at this one comment this guy made," but they fucking love him. And at the moment, the media fucking love him too. He's like the big hot thing. Look at him. He's a singer now. He's not a rapper.
It's crazy. I saw another one that was
They're a
like
hot
about
couple.
Anthony Kalidas or whatever his name is from Red Hot Chili Peppers. He was fucking a chick who was 14. He wrote about it in Scar Tissue.
Oh yeah, but he fucked his dad's girlfriend when he was 12.
Yeah, that doesn't
Like-
make it okay.
No, I'm not saying it's okay. How old was he when he was fucking the chick who was 14?
Old.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's okay, but like he had
Yeah.
pretty fucked up childhood. That's definitely not okay. Not saying that. Not saying that. But it no, but like according to these documentaries SVU I watch, mostly pedophiles become
Yeah.
pedophiles because they got pedophiled.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't mean it's cool, Frenchy. All right, let's move on to our quick hitters.
Okay, let's do it. I had a few more, but that's okay.
I think
I
it's
think
time.
they were very good. I think they were
I
very
think it's
good.
time.
I had this one about a celebrity called Tom Armstrong who was rude to me, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
that's true. That one.
Doesn't matter. Quick hitter time.
What celebrity would you say is a perfect 10?
Am I doing this seriously?
Yeah.
Nala from The Lion King.
Why?
Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Elsa from Frozen. Tom's mum. Michael B. Jordan. Red Dog. Mrs. Incredible. Adam Sandler.
Wow.
Boom.
What's your rating criteria? Just
Perfect 10. I look at them, they're perfect 10. Maybe they lack something in other areas, but because they're so good in one area, it makes them perfect 10.
Are those Disney princesses you mentioned all of age, Frenchy?
Yep. In dog years. I hope so. Yeah, they're getting fucking married and shit. Yes, they are. And it's old Nala. It's not from the start of the movie, you fucking weirdo. What celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10, Tom?
Great question. I was thinking like hotness first, and I started rattling off. I was like, Summer from the OC, big fan.
Oh, yeah.
Natalie Portman, very hot. Then I was thinking One Tree Hill, Sophia Bush.
Chad Michael Murray.
Chad Michael Murray.
Chad
is hot as
Michael
well.
Murray, bro.
I'm on that.
Chad Michael Murray.
And then I was thinking like perfect 10 makes it sound like it's not just looks. And I was thinking who's like the most well-rounded
Adam
perfect 10?
Sandler.
He's pretty good, but I reckon Donald Glover.
Nah,
He can rap, bro. He can write. He did stand-up. He's done so many things that he's really good at. He's my perfect 10.
That's cute. That's cute. I think I'm sticking with my list.
You would.
Also, the chick from Boston Legal. Have you seen?
I haven't seen that
Her
in
name
years.
is Rona Mitra. Look her up.
Can I look her up now?
Oh yeah,
Rona. Bro,
yeah.
you can't have the
Bro,
name Rona.
this is
anymore.
so weird. The weird part about this question, guys,
Go.
and you're both the same, Dom. I literally just tried to think about which girls I fapped to the most when I was growing up.
Bro, Rona Mitchell.
When I was
Nothing
growing
comes up, bro.
When I was growing up, Mitra.
Mitra.
When I was growing up, do you know what I mean? It's like Sonny Leone. It's all these old school sort of models.
Yeah, mine are kind of like old school. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. One Tree Hill chicks.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember her.
Fuck, how do you spell it, bro?
What about like Tom Hardy, Michael B. Jordan?
Bro, I don't even know. The person you just
I'll
made
show
that
you. I'll
person
show you
up.
later, bro.
Yeah.
I'll flick you a few links.
What's the next one we got?
What's the most useless talent you have?
I'll tell you what's sad about this question. It took me so long, and I wasn't even thinking useless. I was just thinking talents I have, and I had nothing. I had really nothing. And I was like, one of my skills is that I can sleep for a long time, and I'm a very heavy sleeper. And once when I was living in North Queensland, I slept through a cyclone.
That's awesome.
Yeah, everyone was
awesome.
like, there was like a cyclone on the news. I slept through it.
So how long can you sleep
It's like
for?
destruction through the
How long can you
neighborhood.
sleep for?
I've never pushed it to the limits. Maybe when I was younger, but I never
Just
tried.
a normal 12? You could hit a 12
Oh,
if you didn't have to get for
any
work?
day.
Any day?
Any day I could
That's
hit a 12.
Without, do you wake up for bathroom breaks?
I've got a crazy good bladder, actually.
Well, that actually is impressive.
I can go like all the way to London without pissing. You
That
know
is
what I mean?
impressive.
Like that's probably one of my useless talents.
That'd be sick if you could sleep a bit quieter. When terrorists come in hostage situations, you could pretend to be dead, but you'll just be asleep.
That's good.
Mm.
Yeah, I could.
Well done.
Well, any useless talents?
I've got a few. Super Smash Brothers on Nintendo 64.
Good.
Very good at it.
Wow.
I'm very good at it, but it's such an old dated console. It's no use for me anymore. I have to bring my own console to parties to play it.
I'm about to get a Super Nintendo going even further back.
Wow.
'Cause
That's
my-
going to be hard to plug in, bro.
No, my van's got plugs for it.
Oh.
So we'll have to have a battle. We'll do a
sick.
podcast in the van when it's ready.
Yeah, that'd be fire. we
that'd
should
be
do them
sick.
all in the van. There was this cricket card game I had memorized when I was in school.
Cricket.
So it's this random fucking cricket card game where it's got a player and it has all his statistics, batting and bowling figures, and then the other guy has half the deck, and you go, what's your batting average? And if yours is better, you get their card.
So it's like Go Fish? No, what's... Yeah, I don't know.
A bit more intense than Go Fish. And so I had memorized every player's stats. So I know
Wow.
exactly what to ask based on what he had in the deck. Like fucking insane shit.
That is useless.
It was a
I
bit
like
sad,
that.
yeah. But I've got one semi-useful talent. I think I've told you about this one before. I'm very good at crossing roads.
You do think you are?
No.
I think that's what it is.
I am. And everyone, I've talked to a couple other people who are good at crossing roads. You understand it's not about, there's 6-lane highway, I can run through them like Frogger. No, it's not about that. It's about reading the road, knowing when it's going to go green, knowing when you can walk. Is there a left turn? Is there a right turn? And boom, you're safe.
Do you ever make cars slow down?
No, don't need to. I could because I know which cars will hit me and which won't, but I don't.
Wow.
I'm good at it, man.
You're like one of those junkies that just like walks out into
No,
traffic.
I'm not that. Maybe I am. You never know until you see yourself do it.
I'm going to start videoing you.
Bro, I love those junkies. They're like, I'm crossing.
They're like literally cars have to like come to a complete stop because they're like, this man is in the middle of the road.
And they're like weathered too. It's like, it'll do you more damage than it'll do me.
Like you're like, I don't want to have to deal with that.
Bro, there's nothing more fearless than a junkie crossing a road.
Oh, absolutely.
You respect the balls on them.
Their eyes like roll back. They just got the whites and they just walk.
Oh,
It's
they
crazy.
don't even see the cars. They're like, yeah, what's it gonna do?
car?
What's a car?
What's it going to do that I haven't done to myself?
What is the best and worst purchases you've made?
Great question. I actually brought one in because I went on Amazon. I bought all the celebrities who got cancelled's book that they wrote before they got cancelled.
Yeah, but autobiographies.
So I've got Bill Cosby's Love and Marriage.
Love and Marriage. No.
And I've highlighted some bits.
So is this the best purchase you've made or the worst?
Both.
Yes.
Because it's best because it's funny, but it's worse because it's Bill Cosby.
Oh, yeah. It's
All right, I don't know. I remember the morning I came downstairs all dressed for school at 6:30, carrying my pajamas and sheets. I should have been carrying my mattress too because the manhood had gone through to it. But I'd decided to have an accidental fire in the mattress later on. As I reached the foot of the stairs, I ran into my father, who graciously played along with my domestic nobility. Doing some laundry, Bill? He said. Yes, Dad, I replied. Mum has such a heavy load. What a good boy. What a wonderful son. How many sons help their mothers with the laundry even before they sit down to breakfast? The answer, of course, was every son who awakened as a sperm bank.
what?
That's literally from his book.
What? He's carrying the full mattress.
No, he's just carrying all the sheets and stuff.
sheets.
But he said he's going to burn his mattress later because there's so much cum all over it.
That's fire. That's actually
That's from
funny. That's actually
future
fire.
sexual predator, probably current as he wrote this.
Is there
Bill
any
Cosby.
more quotes you can read?
Oh, absolutely.
Can you possibly do it in his voice?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
I
I
should
just didn't know
have
who
done
it was
Yeah.
before.
All right. In my 20s, I gallantly played the check for every woman I took to dinner. How many light years that was from the average dinner date of 1989, where the woman not only is liable to pick up the check, but often has to look behind her condoms for a credit card. What's he trying to say there?
Okay.
So he's saying the woman has to carry around condoms.
Okay.
There's so much incel energy in this book.
Okay.
It's insane. He's like a woman hater. I was born in 1937 when the mission of a man was to slay the beast and plough the field, a considerable challenge in North Philadelphia, and when the mission of a woman was to cook a man's food, wash his clothes, and be a contented bystander in bed. Contented bystander in bed from the man who went on to date rape women.
Yeah, okay. That's an interesting
dark.
line. That's an interesting line.
You want more?
No. That was good. That was good. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Bill Cosby, Love and Marriage, guys. That's who our sponsor
out on
was
Amazon.
today. That's out on Amazon now.
What was the worst and best purchase you've ever made, Frenchy?
Best purchase I ever made, a Scorpion chain. You know it. I'm not wearing it now, but you know it. It was $5 and I bought 6 of them and it's fucking fire. You can see them in pretty much all my videos from
that's good.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Just saw it at a shop, bought it. No, actually,
just sell 'em
I got
out?
a new best purchase. The dildo I bought from the show bag.
Oh,
From Sexpo.
Sexpo. That was
bro.
That started a revolution.
Started
for
a
you.
revolution. It was a sexual awakening of dildos. I wouldn't say sexual. Let's just say awakening.
It was one of those ones you bought, and they were like, "Do you want a bag?" And you were like, "No," and you just shoved it right
put it
up
in the
your
anus.
ass.
Put it with the others. Put it with the others. Worst purchase I bought. So when I dropped my first album, I planned to do a film clip for every song on that album.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Some songs didn't deserve a film clip. There's singles, there's fillers, and there's
B-sides.
There's the ones that only make certain people laugh. There was a song on there called Hamburger Pussy.
What?
It sounds worse than it is. So one verse is about a pussy that looks like a hamburger with the lot, and
Delicious.
the other verse is about a tiny pickle penis. It's
relatable.
It's like a 1/8 of a pickle. This penis. So it's completely even on disfigured genitalia. Not disfigured, just different. It's got a nice message, this song, don't worry. Anyway, so for this film clip, I bought a giant hamburger.
As you do.
Because the film clip was
Hamburger costume, not just you didn't go down to Burger King.
It was like the sort of shit you'd see out the front of a car yard. Someone in a it was a massive hamburger. You get inside it. It was about almost like 2 meters tall. I bought it all the way from Asia. It was $200.
If you watch our videos, the podcasts, if you watch it back in the day, you used to be able to see it in the background sometimes.
It's in the background, a few of them. I think I managed to work it in the Turn It Up video film clip so I could check claim it on tax, but I didn't end up making a film clip for Hamburger Pussy, so that hamburger just sat around for two years going to waste.
You were always trying to give it as like wedding gifts and stuff, like from old school,
Yeah,
where he's always trying to
definitely.
get rid of the toaster.
Definitely.
Like, can I offer you a hamburger, pussy?
I was like, what's the theme? Is it a takeaway theme party, guys? Takeaway theme, a little come as your favorite
burger.
Come as your favorite meal. No.
You should host a party like that just so you can wear it.
Good song. You should put the song Hamburger Pussy on at the end of the film clip.
Yeah, good idea.
At the end of this episode, yeah. I reckon you guys will like it. It's actually fucking beautiful. That's why it's so good. Good quick hitters, Tomas. Good quick hitters.
Thanks, I didn't do them.
No, well, we both said them. Did you have a worse present? Oh, no, that was both.
That was both bad and good. Oh, also, on bad presents.
Hit me.
When we bought Heelys in Adelaide, it was like a best and worst because I could never figure out how to do it. You just fucked up mine, thanks.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah.
Because I could never figure out how to Heely, but they're pretty sick. They're pink and silver.
Yeah, you need to try harder.
I do. I really didn't try for very long.
Yeah, no, you get a feel for it.
Difficult. And now they're just sitting in a cupboard.
They'll be the best present once you figure it out. And the other best presents we got are anything we get sent to our PO box. So send it through. The link is in the comments. We're going to be checking it soon. Our Patreons, our Drip Lords, just got their packages. That's the very highest level of Patreonness. And we won't send another package out for a while, so I wouldn't subscribe to that one for a while.
Yeah, we do some
I got some Matt's chats.
Zoom
Okay.
meetups.
Hi, I'm Frenchy's brother Matt, and these are Matt's chats.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, Matt's chats for the week. He has...
It's good to end on a low.
Okay. So this was about our last podcast where we talked about Father's House, the church, and it's related to church things.
Okay.
Why do churches often fixate on the worst parts of Jesus' life? Like, shouldn't they remember the good times? Like, remember that time we crashed the wedding with the boys and the bar tab ran out, then Jesus turned water into wine.
True.
Remember when Jesus was trying to make a point and he washed that hooker's feet? He always did crazy stuff like that.
I don't hate this one.
Thoughts?
Yeah, I don't mind that. It could be a bit.
I think he needs more thoughts than just I don't mind it.
I think you could do it as some kind of bit.
That's why I tried to tell him. I'm like, I don't want to do that one because it's kind of a normal-ish point. And I don't even think they fixate that much on the bad stuff. It's like a bit of both.
No, they do a lot. He's on a bloody cross half the time.
Okay, this is a classic Matt Chats. This is my brother, guys, who sends in suggestions. It's one of those ones, when he's doing something and that's why he's thought of it.
Don't you hate it when you're eating Yoplait and it gets on your shirt? You're like, well, obviously he was eating Yoplait.
Is it possible to double stack a urinal and use the gaps between people?
Double stack?
So I think he means a tall person goes first, a really short person pees up through the gap in the apex. Stand behind at a crowded urinal and pee through the gap between people.
I can't visualize this.
Okay. So I'm standing up like the tall giant I am.
Oh my gosh.
I'm peeing. Someone there behind me peeing
through
to the bottom of my ball sack. I think that's what he means.
And why do you need 2 urinals?
There's one urinal.
Oh,
so he's like, this is a crowded urinal. Matt, I would say go side by side, but...
And I mean, the guy at the front obviously got there first. Now he's going to have to wait for the guy behind him to finish. And then you're finished fishing. And now you're just standing there. That's just awkward.
How come there's no female urinal type things?
I don't know why urinals are really...
I love them. I think they're very useful.
And you're standing on that weird grate thing that's always kind of broken, and you're like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna fall in this thing."
I think they're very useful.
My peripheral vision's too good. I wish it was worse. You know what I mean? Like you just see saggy balls and shit. You're like, "Fuck."
You don't have to look.
I'm saying my peripheral vision.
But it's a choice to focus on what's in your peripherals.
No, because that's turning your head. Peripherals are just like I can see this light.
Okay, let's test your peripherals, okay?
I'll look forward.
Okay, you look forward. I'm going to be a dude at the urinal, and I'm going to hold out a bunch of fingers. You tell me how many fingers.
Okay. 4.
That was very good. You're a freak. I held it down low, guys. Like, that was low, and his eyes stayed forward.
I see a lot of dicks. That's why I don't like urinals. I do not like urinals.
Right. Guys... I think it's almost...
I think that's it,
time
brother.
to end it.
That was a fun one.
Shout out to Gwen Stefani. Shout out to Hamburger Pussies. You're as important as the pickle dicks. Shout out to those little pickle dicks.
Introducing Frenchy and the Talent. Playing
the song. That's the reason we'll never get played on Triple J. Hamburger Pussy.
Flaps are tender and caramelized, hugged by the sweetest pair of thighs. It's always the pretty ones with the hamburger pussy. I had drank many beers at night. A pretty blonde girl, she caught my eye. How could I know she had a hamburger pussy? Hamburger pussy, not a problem that many girls get, but it looks like a little flappy bird between her legs. Hamburger pussy, not a problem that many girls got, but it looks like a hamburger with a lot. His chest was thick and his abs defined, eyebrows tweak, fake tan on nice. It's always the pretty ones with the big old dick. She had drank many beers that night. The saddles up, the look in her eyes. How could she know he had a big old dick? The pickle dick is not a problem many guys get, but it looks like a little leg of man between his legs. A pickle dick is not a problem many guys got, but it looks like if a pickle had a cock. And I've been told that her pussy looks like a pizza with too much cheese fluffed on its side. And I've been told that his penis looks like a mutated baby's finger. Well, that's not right.
They say there's someone for everyone. Turned out all her hamburger needed was a pickle, or a pickled dick, if you will. Oh yeah, baby.
Hamburger pussy not a problem that many girls get, and it's rare to see a little pickle between a man's legs. Hamburger pussy not a problem that this girl's got, lucked out and found a pickle cock, but it still looks like a hamburger with a lot.